Yeah, so pretty much I've already beaten, if I go back to the emulator, I've already beaten Unova, Kanto, and Johto. This is the team I've been using so far. It's don't worry about the natures because I don't feel like breeding in Gen 5. I just catch them and give them moves and I give them a little bit of EVs, but fully breeding in fully EV training in Gen 5 would take me like an extra weeks. So I'm just not gonna do it because I don't have that type of time. And I've been winning regardless, so it's not too terrible. But yeah, no, it's been this Haxorus set, just Dragon Dance 3 attacks, Dragon Gem, pretty standard. This Heat Trans set, Substitute 3 attacks, pretty standard. And this Rotom Wisp 3 attacks, pretty standard. Just berry leftovers, Dragon Gem. When I get to Champions portion, or if I start losing a ton during singles, then I'll make the swap over to double battles and potentially triple battles. Because the last time I beat the PWT, which was also the only time I've beaten the PWT so far, was triple battles. And I don't know why I'm so good at triple battles. Maybe it's just that the PWT isn't good at triple battles. But yeah. So yeah, we're gonna hop on to Hoenn next. Because I've already beaten the first three, which is Unova, Johto, Kanto. So we're gonna see if we can beat Hoenn. And here's the thing: when I get to champions, I'm gonna switch to triples regardless, because it's gonna become infinitely harder to just cheese with Haxorus Dragon Dance when I get to champions, because they have like actual teams and such. Not to say that the gym leaders don't have actual teams, but they're just significantly easier to deal with. So let's get in. Lunatone. That's Dragon Dance fodder. I can get up a dance and I can kill it with X Scissor. I can probably get up two dances on this thing depending on what it does turn one. Oh, I can Earthquake it because I have Mold Breaker. I don't need to X Scissor it. I can X Scissor the other mons though because they're psychic types and they're not weak to ground. Oh, he Hypnosis me. See, I was also considering running Lumberry on this thing just in case I got burned or something or paralyzed. But I quickly realized that Dragon Gym, Dragon Claw would be enough. Now he's Cosmic Powering. I'm pretty sure this thing is Earth Power too, so I can't just switch to Heat Train and threaten it. I have to wake up and get this other dance off, which is going to be pretty unlikely. Is he gonna goes for Dream Eater? How much is this going to do? Probably like 30-40%. Haxorus is very bulky. Is that a crit? That's not a crit. Okay, I gotta wake up and get this dance off now. This game's not gonna reward you. It has Ice Beam, so Hypnosis, Dream. Okay, so no, it can't touch Heat Train. Never mind. It cannot touch Heat Train, so I'm gonna go to Heat Train. I'm gonna hopefully dodge a Hypnosis, and I'm gonna go for Substitute. Though I think my Heatran's faster than it. Let's see. Actress is at 94. Heatran's at 84. So there's no way to tell. It's got to be between those two numbers. But if I go for substitute, then I probably... Okay, I'm faster. Thank goodness. I'm sitting good then. He just goes for Cosmic Powers, but that's fine. I'm pretty sure I can just out damage its boosts with Flash Cannon. Especially if I get a crit, he just dies. And if I start getting split F shots, then I'm fine. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to start clicking Flash Cannon. See how much this does with him at +2 speed F. Sorry about my squeaky chair, by the way. Yeah, it still does a lot. It's not even a crit. That's crazy. That's insane, actually. So I'm just going to keep swinging at it. Let me see if that's a damage roll. If this knocks him out, I'll be very, very surprised. Wow, it does knock him out. Was that a crit? It was a crit. Okay, so there's no way to tell if it would have just knocked him out regardless. But we take those. And now I'm just going to swing at it from behind the sub. After this breaks my sub, I'm going to switch to Rotom. I'm going to see how much a flamethrower does. Why is it faster? It's so random. I don't think this thing has any sort of recovery, though, so I can just keep swinging at it and then bring in Rotom, burn it, and then hit some Hydro Pump. See, the Hatron's doing a lot of damage despite these boosts, but it's also rash, and I gave it some calciums beforehand. Does it not have Earthquake? It went for Zen Headbutt. This thing probably doesn't have Earthquake. It has Citrus Berry, but like that's all it's gonna have. I can keep swinging at it. If it doesn't have Earthquake, then that's perfect. Heatran's gonna be sitting behind a sub for the next non as well. It's just like, okay, it has Bulldoze. I figured. It's probably gonna be either like Zatsu or Alakazam. And I'm hoping it's I'm hoping it's Zatu because that's so much easier to deal with than Alakazam. But now I have to switch out into Rotom. I'm pretty sure Rotom hits 101 speed, so it should be faster than this Claydol. It goes for Stone Edge, predicting my switch. That's so ugly. But whatever. What item do I have on Rotom? Citrus. So I'm fine. I just gotta hit this hydro. Oh, I do hit the hydro pump. Thank goodness. PWT has a tendency to hack you sometimes. It's like very obvious that the odds aren't exactly in your favor. Oh, it's Chimeko. Yeah, that thing can't do anything to Heatran. I've pretty much won. Let's see how much a Thunderbolt does. We're faster, which is beautiful. It doesn't do a lot, or it does a decent amount, but not as much as I would have hoped. And now I've got Light Screen to do it, so I'm just gonna burn it so I have residual damage. So it'll be on a timer, and it'll just die eventually. Psychic's not gonna kill me, even with a crit. I get my berry. We're back up to the green, which means I'd probably kill it in like 3 turns, considering burn damage. I'm not gonna risk missing Hydro Pump. I can just hit it with a couple Thunderbolts after burn damage. 2 turns, really. Yeah, 2 turns for sure. That's the whole game. So yeah, Tate or Liza, whichever one this is, that was pretty light. Didn't really have any sort of trouble. The first round is Trout, Liza, yeah, whatever. Can't tell them apart. Just got your other matches turn your to the big screen. Let's see, who do I have next? Flannery. Or no, it's gonna be Watson or Norman. I hope it's Watson. I don't want to deal with Norman. Norman's gonna have some strong okay, it's Watson, so I can just Dragon Dance once with Haxorus and Earthquake for the rest of the game. And I have Earth Power Heatran in the back as well. So yeah, Watson's the best thing I could have gotten. Let's see here. Most of the battles up until now, for me, before I started recording or streaming, like for Unova, Kanto, Johto, it was literally just lead Haxorus, Dragon Dance once, and clean. That's how simple it's been. Though against Watson, I'm not going to do that. I'm actually going to click Earthquake off Rip because, like we said, Haxorus his doesn't have a Jolly Nature, and it probably doesn't have 31 speed EVs or IVs, which means even after a Dragon Dance, it's probably going to be slower than most of his team. And I don't want to waste a turn Dragon Dancing when my attack's high enough to kill these things with Earthquake anyways, and then I'm going to be slower regardless. So I feel like that would just be a waste of time. I would be taking unnecessary damage. See there, I just got the knockout anyways. If I Dragon Dance, I still would have been slower next turn because these things are EV trained. Goes to Raichu. This thing can't kill me in one hit because they don't have hidden power on any of their mons. So it's going to be an easy Earthquake kill. I don't remember the PWT being this simple. Maybe Haxorus is just broken because I haven't used Haxorus in it before. But I don't remember it being this simple. But actually, the thing's going to Magnet Rise, so I'm just going to go for the Dragon Gem boosted Dragon Claw. Oh, it goes for Light Screen. Never mind, but this still goes. Gem boosted plus stab, and Electro is not very bulky, and Haxorus is very strong. What's up? I just did my first look. Oh, what's up, Ed? Yeah, no, I'm just gonna see how far I can go today. I'm probably gonna stop streaming at like 6:30, 6:45. I'm just gonna see how far I can go in within that hour time period. But right now it's like looking very easy. Gonna see who I have in the last round. Roxanne, that's fine. All 3 of my Pokemon have a move that hits her team super effectively. Haxorus has Earthquake, Rotom has Hydro Pump, Heatran has Stab, Flash Cannon, and Earth Power. So I'm not worried about this in the slightest. So it looks like I'm going to be fighting Sinnoh. Sinnoh's usually the one that gives me the most trouble. Like when I did the first playthrough, that when I beat this the first time, it was Sinnoh that gave me the most trouble before champions. Like Johto's the easiest one. Unova's the easiest one. Johto's second easiest, then Kanto, then Sinnoh. Because Kanto has hitters, surprisingly. But Unova's a pushover for some reason. So let's see who Roxanne leads with Probopass. I'm pretty sure I can just Earthquake this. It's like 4 times weak to Quake. I'm pretty sure I just Oko it. If it's sturdy, it doesn't matter because I have Mold Breaker. So that's probably just a free knockout turn 1. We're gonna see how much this Earthquake does. If it doesn't kill, I'll Dragon Dance. And then clean up from there. Oh, it's Shaka. Yeah, that makes sense. And it just kills regardless because I got a crit. That's funny. Or mold though. Yeah, I don't hit this thing super effectively. So we're gonna dance. It can't kill me in one hit, so I'm not really worried about it. Ideally, it goes for like stealth rocks or something, so I can go for another dance. It goes for curse. Okay, so we're doing this. Except this isn't in my favor because I have to dance to get an actual buff while I'm still at neutral defense. So I'm getting +1 attack and speed. He's getting +1 defense and attack. So I have to dance. He doesn't have to keep boosting. Luckily, we dodged the Stone Edge though, so I'm at +1 essentially. We're gonna see how much this Dragon Claw does. If it OHKOs, then I have a really good argument for having Dragon Gem over Lumberry. It doesn't OHKO, and now he has what I'm assuming to be Lychee Berry. Yep. Goes for another curse though, so he's throwing. He should have just Stone Edged, but I'm not complaining. Better for me. It's knockout number 2. And the last mon definitely just gets OHKO'd by Earthquake. Relicanth? Yeah, nah, it's over. Even if Earthquake doesn't kill and I somehow die, Rotom just Thunderbolts it next turn. Heatran Earth powers it. I'm not worried at all. This was pretty easy. Yeah, no, I do not remember the PWT being this easy. But again, Haxorus is a very, very broken Pokemon, so who knows, you know? Who knows? And that's a swift sweep. I got my water real fast. Going. Sinnoh. This is the one I've been dreading though, because Sinnoh is the actual tough one. Two BP. I'm pretty sure I can buy U-turn now. It's either U-turn or Brick Break. But I don't think I need to. I really don't need to. I'm probably gonna save up for Life Orb or Choice Scarf, but let's just see. Trade in your BP for some fabulous prizes. Yeah, no, I can't buy anything. Never mind. There's something over here I could buy for 8 BP. But I'm pretty sure it was the EV. Oh my gosh, get off my screen, Pop-Up Pad. I'm pretty sure it was the EV training items. No, those are for 1 BP. Oh, I get like the bad items. Stuff I don't need. So let's see if Sinnoh is as easy to sweep with Haxorus. I highly doubt it. If it is, that's a pleasant surprise though. So let's just see. Yep, I know all this. I know all this. I've beaten this before, just not recorded and not on stream. So let's go. Trout versus Volkner. Ooh, again, really good lead for me because I just lead Haxorus and Earthquake 3 times. And if it comes down to it, I just go Heatran and Earth Power 2 times. So let's go. Again, I don't have to Dragon Dance because I don't want to be slower than everything regardless, and I don't need the attack boost to kill electric types with Haxorus Earthquake because most electric types aren't bulky enough to live in Earthquake from Haxorus anyways. So let's just see what he leads with. He leads with Electivire, which probably has Ice Punch. I wouldn't be surprised if it did, but at the same time, it wouldn't OHKO my Haxorus. So let's just see. Mold Breaker, no Air Balloon, thank goodness. I'm just going to Earthquake turn 1. He does have the Ice Punch, but I don't think this OHKOs. It doesn't. No freeze either. Is he Shucka? He's probably Sash. I've seen this thing be Sash before in triple battles. It's not Sash, so I just get the kill. There we go. It's 1. Who comes in? Luxray? Yep. I'm pretty sure this thing gets super power. Oh, I'm faster than it anyways. Okay, so it doesn't matter. So that's another knockout. But he has Shucka Berry, which is annoying. Yep. Just for Crunch. But because Haxorus is faster than it, I know that Rotom's faster than it, which means I can go to Rotom and just kill it with a Hydro Pump. I just want to see Haxorus' attack stack. 170, yeah. Seems about right. Okay, I'm just going to go to Rotom. Hydro Pump probably kills it because it's stab, base 120 and such. And if non-stab Earthquake did that much with the Shucka Berry, then Hydro Pump probably definitely kills. There it is. His last mon, I hope, is something I can Thunderbolt. It's Electrode. Okay. Yeah, I pretty much won. Because Electrode's not beating Heatran 1v1. Signal Beam doesn't do much to me. And now he's on a timer because he's burned. So we're sitting pretty. How much is Hydro Pump gonna do? Signal Beam does a lot, actually. I lied. Okay, that one didn't do a lot. That was a roll. Hydro Pump does a lot. So yeah, I just won. Swag. Thanks for Torment. I don't know why this thing didn't Thunderbolt me or Thunder me, but we will. Volkner got washed. That's crazy. See who we have next. Oh, two players or two teams that get destroyed by my team anyways. It's either rock types or steel types. Rourke. Though I would have actually low-key preferred the steel types. Just because it would have been easier to deal with Heatran, but it's chill. It's chill. It's all good. I'm chilling. I'm not worried about it. I just hope I don't run into an ice type gym leader. I don't know who the fourth gym or the. Imagine losing to your own son in the tournament, bro. When you have the type advantage. Oh, I didn't even notice that. Yeah, Rourke beat Byron. That's crazy. Also, what's up? Why isn't Dupes a mod? It's a concern. How do I make people mods? There we go. So yeah, nah. So far, dupes, this joint's been extremely light. I've just been leading Haxorus, clicking Dance once, and then clicking Earthquake 3 times. And Dragon Claw when they have a flying type or a grass type. It's been extreme. I can't click Dragon Dance in front of this thing though, because this thing will kill me with a head smash. I have to click Earthquake and hope that it OHKOs. So let's see. I doubt it does. It seems kind of fat. Hopefully he stealth rocks, because I can also see him throwing. Yep. Oh, it's Sash, so it would have OHKO'd regard. Oh no, it's not Sash. It's Lychee. So Blackberry. Outrage. He'll miss. Outrage got 100% accuracy. Yeah, that joint kills. But I just go to Heatran now. Normally I'd sub up on this thing, but it's Blackberry, and I feel like he's gonna get a 2-turn Outrage. He's talking about Head Smash. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Maybe I'll just flamethrower here. This isn't gonna do anything to Heatran. Does he get confused? He does, yeah. So I was right to not go for a substitute because we all know he wasn't hitting himself. Not with PWT luck. If it were me, I would hit myself. But yeah, no, easy knockout. So let's see what he has. Onyx. Shoot, is this thing gonna be sturdy? Because I want to flash cannon it, but I feel like it's gonna be sturdy. So I'm gonna switch. Goes for rocks. Oh, I could have just flash cannoned it. That's crazy. See how much pump does. What do I mean? See how much pump? Pump's gonna bring it to sturdy. What am I talking about? Yeah. Stone Edge. This joint kills, doesn't it? Because I'm just special attack. Oh, that did 0. Never mind. Don't miss. Thank you. Dang, Sano's kind of a wash. All of the gym leaders have been. I just got like 50 attack. Bro, it's PWT. I be getting scared. Thunderbolt probably 2 KOs this. Which I know. Every single gym leader from Unova all the way up to Sinnoh has been a wash. And I don't know why. Maybe Haxorus is just insanely broken. Maybe Heatran and Rotom has a good defensive core because again it's Rotom wash Heatran. It blocks out each other's weaknesses aside from Heatran's fighting. But like still, it's confusing how easy this has been. Because in my previous times facing the PWT, it's never been this easy. It's never been me just 1 or 2 at KOing every single Pokemon I come across. But I actually never used Haxorus before, so that's probably it. It was always the dragon I would use is usually Dragonite, which is bulkier but slower and doesn't hit as hard and doesn't have Mold Breaker. Oh, the gym leader I didn't want to fight because Haxorus can't do anything. But Heatran goes crazy if I kill the Mammal Swine or the Seal. So both of which Rotom excels at doing. Haxorus can kill the Mammal Spine if I get a high roll on Dragon Claw. But if I don't, I have to dodge an Icicle Crash. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe. I beat Price, so I can probably beat Candace. Let's see though. Leads with Frost. Oh, I already lost. I don't know. Actually, I think against this, I just switch into Heatran and sub up. To be completely real with you, I can save Haxorus for like a slower Pokemon like Dugong. That's what I'm gonna do actually. I'm gonna switch out. I'm gonna go to Heatran. I'm gonna sub up because Frostlass can't touch me. Blizzard, yeah, this is gonna do 0. And I got I can flamethrower this, can't I? I'm pretty sure I can just melt it. Flamethrower. Or am I tripping? Thunderbolt, that does nothing. Does negative damage. No, that did a lot. And no, I can't. I can't thaw with flamethrower. Okay. Oi. I just gotta hope that hail. Oh, this thing's gonna be freaking whatchamacallit? Snow cloak. This is absurd. That's crazy. Thunderbolt. It needs 3 more Thunderbolts to kill me, but we all know how Freeze is. This is insane. I had the counterplay ready. PWT moment. Yo, can I please thaw? I got one more turn left in me. No. Absurd. Absurd. Okay. So Heatran's gone. Let's go to Rotom. Low key, I get my get back. I go for Thunderbolt and paralyze it so Haxorus is faster. Shadow Ball. This thing's gonna 2-hit KO me. I only have special attack. I have no bulk. But I think it did 0. Please. I had Heatran on the ready and everything. I was like, oh, I got my strategy. I'm gonna substitute up. You know what I'm saying? But no, 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 no. Can't have nice things. That did so much. That wasn't even a crit. I gotta hit this next one. I have to hit this next one. That's fine. I have Citrus Berry. I gotta hit this next Thunderbolt. Yes, sir. Okay, Frostlass is out the way. So if she has 2 slower Pokemon, then Haxorus can still low-key win. Because it's just that strong. Let's see. Abomasnow. Oh, never mind. Yeah, GG's. Unless it's physical. Unless it's physical. I have X-Scissor on my Haxorus. Blizzard. It's stowing. Low-key she's stowing. Low-key she's stowing. This doesn't kill me. Oh, never mind. That did kill me. I was about to Hydro Pump, and I was like, yeah, that thing's in range. Okay, we gotta, like, pray and hope that this X-Scissor goes. Oh, yeah, Spit Dash Drop. I don't think X-Scissor Okos, I'm going to be completely honest with you. Who knows? Maybe I could crit. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, yeah, I needed the crit. I needed the crit. Oh, well. That's good damage, though. That's good to know. That's crazy. That freeze was crazy. It is what it is. And the 3rd round, too. That's the first loss I've had all tournament. Unova, wash. Kanto, wash. Johto, wash. Hoenn, wash. I get to Sinnoh, I get to the finals, and I get frozen on my Heatran. This is why I didn't want to face the ice types, because I didn't want to rely on switching into Heatran to deal with them. Because if Heatran died, then I kind of just fold. I need a blue shard. Yellow. I'll take a yellow shard. Oh, this means I can teach my Volcarona Giga Drain though, so I'll keep that in mind. But nah, I said if I lost, I was gonna switch to triple battles. But considering I got hacks, I can literally lock back in. All we gotta do is make sure that if I get bodied this time, then I'll switch to triple battles. So we'll see what happens. But this lineup's doing good. There's nothing really wrong with it. Maylene, oh, that might be tough. I don't have a fighting resist. So here's the reason I like triple battles though. It's because I get all six of my Pokemon, so I can actually have team synergy. Like with VGC or with doubles, I guess. Like it's what I'm used to. Because I hate 3v3 singles. I despise 3v3 singles. It's not fun. 6v6 is the only way to play singles. But with doubles, I don't care about 4v4 because I'm used to it. It's VGCs. But again, you can't really have like full synergy in Gen 5 unless you're like playing on the DS. It was like old school times you could like trade and such. And EV trading was like the norm. But I have no reason to do all that right now. Am I faster? I'm not. It's just Sword Stance. Is this thing Focus Sash? We gonna hope that it's not. We gonna hope that it's not. It is. I lost. I already lost. Oh, it's not. It just lived. All right, we're gonna dance. She hit the cross chop. She's got +3. I lost. Dog. Okay, yeah, no, we're switching to triples. We're switching to triples. That's the format I beat it in last time. When I beat the whole PWT last time on my DS, I beat it in triples. So let's see how much this Thunderbolt or blah this cross chop does. Doesn't miss, by the way. All right, low key Heatran dodges. Low key Heatran dodges. There it is. That's one. Dondozo would have eaten that up. Unfortunately, the Don Ductor is not present. It's not with us at this moment in time. Delay, yeah, I can't win this. She got the Spadef fighting type. That's crazy. Yeah, we're going to triple battles. This is why I don't like 3v3 singles. You don't have a resist to one bond, you lose automatically. It's impossible to pack in a resist for everything in the game. And you can't run hard stall in the PWT. You also can't run hard stall in 3v3. So that's really fine. Can I get a blue shard? Yellow shard again. That's crazy. At least I'm not getting green shards. Green shards are actually like objectively the worst shard type. But first, let me take these items away because I'm gonna make some swaps. Dragon Gem. Just very leftovers. So it's time to lock in with some like some top tier picks. You know what I'm saying? It's time to lock in with some top tier picks. Dude, my chair is so squeaky. I apologize. But it's time to lock in some top tier picks. I think you already know who I'm talking about. One of my favorite Pokemon of all time. Where you at? Big boy Trout. Come here. Get Cresselia in here because Cresselia is like one of the best support Pokemon, if not the best support Pokemon available in the game, legally at least. I want to get Vulcan here now that I can teach it Giga Drain. But also, Hydreigon is looking really cool. I'm liking Hydreigon here. I don't, dude, niggas need to realize Terrakion puts up LeBron numbers in the PWT, bro. Who else? Low key. Low key. I see the vision. Low key, I see the vision. Does Rock Slide hit all three? Yeah, if I put Terrakion in the center, I have to center Terrakion for Rock Slide to hit all three. Let's see. Jellicent for Trick Room, Speed Control. Even though I have two fast Pokemon and Hydreigon and Terrakion, Speed Control is always going to be nice because we're going to put out Slowball. We're going to put. Actually, no, I'm not going to put Eczema on. Not yet. I feel like I can get another Trick Room Abuser. Like Reuniclus. But I already have a Psychic type. I don't know. Trick Room Abuser. Bronzong. Bronzong would also be nice. Bulky Steel type. But if I want a bulky Steel type that can abuse Trick Room, I can probably use Collision. But I don't want to have half a team of fighting weak mons, so we're not going to use collision. You do need a trick room abuser though. I think that role might have to go to reunit this. No lie. Because I don't want to run 2 dragons either. Metagross? What's Metagross' speed? 81? That's trick roomable. And it's level 51, so it's probably like at 79 or something. Boom. For the last one. Tangrowth? Bulky grass type. Not bad. Trick room abuser. Sleep powder on trick room. Putting everything to sleep. This is also a great trick room abuser because quiet nature, big damage potential. I would put a Tyranitar, but I'm also not trying to, again, like I said, I don't want to have 3 fighting weak Pokemon. It's bad enough that I already have 2 common weaknesses and 2 ghost type weak Pokemon and 2 fighting type weak Pokemon. And I don't have a ghost resist outside of Hydreigon, so I might have to put something else. But at Sinnoh, the only ghost type is going to be Frostlass. I know that much. Scolipede. I could baton pass. I could get rid of the trick room strategy, and if I want to some speed control, I could baton pass the Scolipede. But that takes too much to set up. It's low-key not worth. Do I have a grass resist? Because I have two grass resists. I have 2 grass weak mon and 2 grass resists. Yeah, I don't know. Fantina is the ghost type gym leader. You're right, you're right. And my only dark types are Drapion and Tyranitar. And Absol, but I'm not using Absol. I could put on Drapion. I could very well put on Drapion, actually. Drapion bounces out really well, actually. Yeah, I like this. I like this a lot. I could possibly make this Rotom give me another ground resist. So Metagross and Terrakion can spam Earthquake more. Because the only thing Jellicent really needs Trick Room for is itself and this. And actually low-key Drapion too. 101 at 53, which means it's like 95 at 50. Let's see. Let's see what other bulky waters I can put on instead of Jellicent. Again, we have Rotom Wash, which also has burn support with Will-O-Wisp, and it offers me electric type coverage. We've got Lantern, probably won't use it. Starmie, which is faster, so I don't have to worry about speed control with Trick Room. It has more coverage, it has Ice Beam, Psychic Scald, and Thunderbolt. Hits harder. I got Poliwrath, but I have to get a Belly Drum up if I want this thing to be useful. And it's going to be really hard with 3 Pokemon on the field. Even if I put it all the way to the left or right. I don't know, it just depends. Azumarill could be useful. Huge power, waterfall, huge power, superpower. Could do a lot of damage to a lot of Pokemon. Seismitoad offers me a ground type. You know, water ground, very strong typing. But for now, I'll rock with Jellicent and I'll see how it goes. Because I think Trick Room could come into play. So we're going to give Jellicent the Citrus Berry. We're going to go to leftovers and give these to Cresselia. Cresselia is going to be my crux. I'm going to be relying on Cresselia a lot. All right, we're going to type so I can scroll up. I'm going to give... Where's my rock gym? Because I need to give that to Terrakion. LMNOPQRRRR. Rock gym. So these rock slides are going to be doing some damage. Scope lens. We're going to give this to Archer because Archer has Sniper and Dark Slash. Or Dark Slash. Night Slash and Sniper. So it's going to be doing a lot of damage with that. Now I just need Hydreigon which I can probably give a fire gym too for flamethrower, or a fighting gym for focus blast, or a dragon gym for dragon pulse. I have a lot of options. But I'm gonna give it the fire gym for now. And then Metagross is gonna have I'm thinking Lumberry in case it gets burned. I think it'd be very good on Metagross. But I'm also liking Steel Gem for Meteor Mash. But I'm also liking Lumberry on Terrakion in case it gets paralyzed or burned. Because Rock Slide's going to be hitting hard regardless. That's something to think about. Dupes, what do you think of this lineup? I like this lineup. I got 2 Rock Sliders. I got Speed Control. 2 forms of Speed Control in terms of Thunder Wave on Cresselia and Trick Room on Jellicent. I got 4 hard hitters. So it's like a very bulky offense team. I've got Terrakion, Hydreigon, Metagross, and then Archer. I forget its name. Drapion. Jellicent hits hard in its own right. I think I might forego Lumberry on Ironhide and give it just Steel Gem. Because Metagross can hit really hard with Meteor Mash with Steel Gem. Like, gems are broken in Gen 5. I don't think they play tested them. Like, they really didn't. And then we'll see how it goes. And I can make some adjustments. I can make some adjustments based on how this goes. Let me make sure I'm hitting record, by the way. I have hit record, thank goodness. Okay, let's go to work. We're going to Pokemon World Tournament. For Charge Spec, we're going to do Sinnoh Leaders. We're going to do Triple Battle. Alright, let's see. What do I want to lead with? I don't want to lead with my Trick Room. I don't think that's a good idea. I want to lead with Hydreigon and get a lot of damage off. And then have Cresselia to support it. I also want to keep one of my fighting resists in the back. So we're going to also lead with Archer. So I think this is a good lead. But I also don't want Cresselia in the middle because Cresselia could take a lot of damage. And I don't want Cresselia taking a lot of damage. So I think the best bet is actually you in the middle. Cresselia at the end. Terrakion in the back. I don't know. I think Jellicent's low-key selling. I don't think I need Trick Room as much. Like, a lot of the Sinnoh Gym leaders have very fast Pokemon, though. Like, Maylene, actually. So, maybe. And Jellicent offers me another fighting resist that isn't Cresselia. It offers me a straight-up immunity, which is good. So, yeah, against Maylene, I don't see Hydreigon doing too much, sadly. It's just going to fire off one attack and then instantly die. Same with Terrakion, but my other 4 can hold it down. So I have 2 fighting resists. Well, 1 resist, 1 immunity, 1 neutrality, and then 1 Pokemon with Sab psychic moves. So yeah, I like this lineup though. I think I got matched up well. So I'm going to switch out in favor of Jellicent. I'm going to Night Slash the Gallade, and then I'm going to Psychic the Infernape. Ooh, but that could be justified. So I'm actually gonna Fire Fang the Lucario and Psychic the Infernape. So I'm gonna switch out Apocalypse, bring in Jellicent, and go for Trick Room. Yep. Did I Thunder Wave Lucario or did I Psychic? Oh no, I Psychicked the Infernape. Which probably Oko's, if I'm being honest. Yep. Critical hit. I don't think that crit was needed, but I'll take it. See how much this Fire Fang does to Lucario. Probably does like half. Hit Oko. Oh, critical hit. Yup. Scopeland Sniper, baby. Let's go. Medicham. It can't fake out my Jellicent, so Trick Room's going up no matter what. So we're gonna go Trick Room. We're gonna go Poison. We're gonna double target this Machamp because Machamp is slow, which means it's gonna be good in Trick Room. So we gotta get that off the field first and foremost. Blade's gonna start bulking up, which is scary. But Jellicent can Shadow Ball it next turn, combined with its Night Slash from Drapion to pick up the knockouts. We're gonna see how much the Psychic does. Probably does like 70%. I don't see it Okoing because of how bulky Machamp is. Oh, and it's Citrus Berry too. So that's not good. That's not good. This Poison Jab's not gonna kill it now. Unless I get another critical hit, yo, Drapion is broken. My goodness. And now Tricking's up. So Jellicent's now the fastest thing on the field, which is good to know. Toxicroak comes in. This is a complete 180 from the first match. Because she like bodied me with that Lucario, and now I'm cooking her. So Badungadu is gonna go for the Shadow Ball. It's gonna put this thing at like half because it has high speed F. Yep. Medicham bulks up. I'm pretty sure Glade's faster than Archer outside of Trick Room. Yep, I'm right. We're gonna see if they get this critical hit. Crits all round. That's what I like to see. And then Cresselia is faster than Toxicroak under Trick Room, which is good to know. I assume this thing would have the Psychic Berry considering it's 4 times a week. Yep. It goes for bulk up. Ooh, it's throwing. I don't agree with that play. Nothing she has kills my Cresselia though, so you know. Really, really good first battle for me. The Shadow Ball isn't gonna Oko, but Poison Jab from it's Berry, so it's especially not gonna Oko. A Poison Jab from my Drapion is definitely gonna kill it. I don't think this kills though. Drapion's pretty bulky. Yep. Poison Jab. And then Psychic's gonna take out the Toxicroak. So that was a really easy match. So never mind. Yeah, Jellicent's holding its weight. I thought that it was gonna be a waste of a slot and I should have put like Rotom instead, but no, it's doing work. It's doing work. Love to see it. Bullet punches Drapion. That makes sense. Do what you can, I guess. Dead Medicham. I'm not worried about any gym leaders with this lineup. I'm so for real. I got 6 really good Pokemon, especially Metagross. I was warming up with Metagross before I started the run. I was just using the Drift Veil tournament, and I used Metagross a lot in that just to see, like, test around move sets and such. I didn't see who I'm fighting next. Oh, Rourke. That's gonna be easy. I got Metagross, I got Terrakion, I got Hydreigon, I have Jellicent. This isn't gonna be a problem. I'm gonna formulate a game plan based on what he leads with, however. See what he does lead with. Relicanth, Sudowoodo, and Rampardos. That's a scary lead because, well, here's the thing: Relicanth isn't a threat, but Rampardos is the biggest threat here. So what I'm gonna have to do is double target Rampardos. Now I have Flash Cannon and Focus Blast on my Hydreigon, and because Hydreigon's a flying type, or it levitates, its dragon moves hit across the screen, which is cool. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna Dragon Pulse the Rampardos. Night Slash the Rampardos. Oh, not Night Slash Sudowoodo. Night Slash the Rampardos. And Psychic the Rampardos. We're gonna triple up on the hardest hitting Pokemon on the field. If the Psychic kills, that's even better because I just get off damage on something else. Which is, oh, perfect. Okay, alright. I just get off the Night Slash on something else. Sudowoodo, which is probably gonna take like 40. Unless I get a crit. Oh no, never mind. That did nothing. So what's Sudowoodo gonna do? I'm assuming. Oh, Hammer Arm not into Hydreigon, thankfully. That did nothing. So then comes Golem, which isn't a threat. So what I'm gonna do is I'm now gonna Flash Cannon the Sudowoodo because the thing's revealed to have Hammer Arm, and I'm gonna use Home Claw. Oh wait, actually never mind because I think it Earthquake me, but I have no reason to preserve. So Night Slash the Sudowoodo, Ice Beam the Golem. I'm pretty sure Ice Beam 2 KOs. I'm not going to Focus Blast because I don't want to risk missing it in front of a Mon with Hammer Arm. I'll Focus Blast the Relicanth. Yep. Critical hit. I don't know if that was needed though. Hydreigon's strong. Ice Beam probably 2 KOs, like I said. See how much this does. Yep, exactly half. Especially after this Night Slash, too. And Golem goes for Curse. It doesn't really matter because it's going to die to an Ice Beam on the next turn. So I'm not worried about it. I'm also not worried about this Relican because I have Terrakion in the back, which can just Sacred Sword it. I also have Metagross, which can Earthquake it. Jellicent, which can Energy Ball it. So he has no real problems here. I'm going to Focus Blast the Probopass. I'm going to Hone Claws. And I'm going to Ice Beam the Golem. Yep, I expected Focus Blast to miss. I'm not even mad. It's Focus Blast. That's a dead Golem. Hone Claws so I can hit that Relicanth harder. Relicanth goes for Rock Slide. That's not killing either of my Mons. I'm assuming it's going to be... Oh, a Sandstorm, actually. Okay. That makes sense. Kind of. Apocalypse. Cresselia. Archer. Okay. I should have known these speed tiers beforehand, but now I know it's Hydreigon, Cresselia, Drapion. So now I know that for attack order. Onyx. As we've established, Onyx is literally a non-issue. I probably just Ice Beam it twice and get rid of it. So we're going to Focus Blast the Probopass again. We're going to Night Slash the Relicanth. We're going to Ice Beam the Onyx. I miss again. Again, I'm not mad. It's Focus Blast. These things happen. Night Slash probably doesn't do much unless I crit. There we go. Stone Edge doesn't kill because we're bulky. Rock Slide, I don't think Rock Slide kills me either. But it does. Okay. That's fine. See what Probopass does. Earth Power? Nope. Yeah, not a lot of Sinnoh gym leaders can actually hit Cresselia that hard until I get to Fantima. The world's my oyster right now. I can send in literally any of these guys. But for now, it's going to be Metagross. Reason being, I can Earthquake next to these two Levitate Mons. So we're going to Focus Blast, Earthquake, and Ice Beam. Finally, we hit the Focus Blast. After 2 attempts. That's a dead Probopass. Oh, it has a berry. But that means it's not Shuckle Berry, which means Metagross's Earthquake probably kills it. Onyx goes for rocks for some reason. Instead of just swinging at me. But, you know. And what's Relican's gonna do? Head Smash? Lychee Berry? Goblin Berry. Rest. Oh, this is gonna be fun to deal with. Hmm. Focus Blast, Earthquake, and I don't know. Switch to. I don't know. This thing's just gonna sit here, I guess. Thunder Wave. This Relican's really just gonna sit in front of me for a bit. The cool thing about this Earthquake too is that it's a single target move because of the Levitators, but it still doesn't do anything. Relican's a very bulky Pokemon, so it's Rest, Sleep Talk, Amnesia. What's the last move on it? I'm not Focus Blasting. I have no reason to Focus Blast. I'm gonna Dragon Pulse. I'm gonna Meteor Mash, see if I can get the attack boost. And we're gonna Thunder Wave again. So Dragon Pulse. There's nothing. Thunder Wave, there's nothing there. Meteor Mash. Steel Gym boosts. And I don't get the boost. Or the buff rather. Sleep Talk. What's the fourth move? Oh, he just gets another Amnesia. Alright. I'm not gonna risk missing Focus Blast because I don't need to hit it. I can just Dragon Pulse and that probably puts it in range of Earthquake. We'll see though. Nope. Wakes up. Doesn't rest though, thankfully. So that's the whole game. The Dragon Pulse isn't gonna kill. Oh, it is. Never mind. Yeah. Yeah, this is a busted lineup. I really like it. Hydreigon and Metagross are two very, very hard hitting Pokemon. Cresselia is very bulky. If Drapion gets its crits off, it's putting in like overtime hours. Uh, who else? Jellicent, yeah, Jellicent and Cresselia are bulky. Drapion has the crit potential. Dragon is just fast, good coverage, hits really hard. Metagross is bulky, hits really hard. Terrakion fast, good coverage, hits really hard. Crasher weight might be an issue though. Because that's Terrakion kind of nullified unless I can get in on something that I'm faster than and hit some rock slides. Like if he has this Ludicolo, I can weaken that a bit and then kill it with X's or with Terrakion. And Metagross can't use its stab Meteor Mash unless he has like Dugong. But I probably go for it to like boost my attack. If he has like a Kabutops or a Caracosta, but at that point I might as well just Earthquake it, you know. Floatzel, Gyarados, and Quagsire. Interesting. I can Energy Ball that Quagsire with Jellicent. Something to take note of. That Gyarados is going to intimidate my physical attacking Drapion, which is very annoying. It's also fine. That Gyarados is also going to have Outrage, possibly, and with Water types come potential Ice type moves, but we're going to stay in with Hydreigon though. So Hydreigon has high damage, so I'm going to Dragon Pulse, Night Slash the Gyarados, Thunder Wave, the Floatzel. Floatzel's going to bulk up. That's fine. Because it's going to be paralyzed this turn. And I don't think it's Lumberry. We dodge an Aqua Tail from Gyarados. That's going to do a lot of damage because Quagsire is really weak Speed F. It's a paralyzed Floatzel. Night Slash isn't going to do much to Gyarados. It's just going to probably do like 30%. Yep. Literally exactly that. And Quagsire is boosting up, which is fine. I'm just going to kill it this next turn with a combination of Dragon Pulse and Night Slash. So I don't want to lose Drapion. And I'm going to paralyze the Gyarados. He's going to Aqua Tail Cresselia, I think? Yeah, but that's not going to do much. Because Cresselia is very bulky on the physical side. And that's a dead Quagsire, so... There we go. How much is this going to do? It's going to be enough to take it out. I don't think that crit didn't matter. It was Tail low. Also Ice Punches. So yeah, he's doubling up on the bulkiest Pokemon that I have, which makes sense. So we're going to see what he brings in, and I'll react to it. Gastrodon. It's definitely going to have a ground move for my Drapion. So I'm going to Dragon Pulse the Gyarados. I'm going to Night Slash the Gastrodon just to get some damage up. I'm going to recover up on Cresselia because I want Cresselia to be healthy. And then I'm probably going to switch it out this next turn, depending on what happens. Just so I can preserve it for like later, you know? If my Metagross had Thunder Punch, that would be very nice. Full, near full. Night Slash isn't going to do much to Gastrodon unless I crit it. It's going to start stopping. Ooh, you know what? He's not really attacking my Drapion, which means I'm probably going to take this as an opportunity to just start home clawing up. Gyarados goes for Giant Dance, but it doesn't matter. It's paralyzed. It's going to die next turn to a Dragon Pulse. So I'm going to Dragon Pulse the Gyarados, Home Claws with Archer, switch out Chrissy for Jellicent maybe. Who knows? Actually, I'll save Jellicent for something that can Energy Ball that Gastrodon, so I can energy ball that Gastrodon. I'll switch in Metagross instead. And also, Wake has a lot of fast Pokemon too, so Trick Room with Jellicent's gonna be pretty useful. Though I paralyzed one of them and killed the other one, so I may not have to worry about it as much. And now my attack's back to neutral, thankfully. Earth Power's not gonna Oko, I know that much, unless he crits me. Drapions a very, very bulky Pokemon. Pulse just goes for another bulk up, which is fine. It's getting double targeted this next turn with a Dragon Pulse Psychic combination. Empoleon. Now I know for a fact that thing has an Ice Beam for my Hydreigon, but I know Hydreigon can also live one. So let's see. Psychic the Floatzel. Floatzel's gonna Aqua Jet. That's fine. That's actually better for me. So now we're gonna double target this Floatzel. It probably dies to a combination of Dragon Pulse and Psychic. Yeah. Ooh, Hydreigon is so strong. Lychee Berry. Metagross is faster than Empoleon, which is good to know. So I can Earthquake it. Ooh, good dodge on my part. If this lowers my special or my accuracy, I have to switch because I need to Focus Blast that Empoleon. It doesn't lower my accuracy. Good. I'm gonna go to Jellicent. This goes to Luminion. Probably should have gone to Terrakion. Who knows? Focus Blast. Energy Ball. Earthquake. Luminion's gonna Scald the Metagross. It's probably gonna burn me, which is why I was considering putting Lumber. Oh, no burn. And Focus Blast doesn't miss. But is this Choco Berry? It's not. Yeah, it took full damage from that not earthquake, but the moves. It has a berry though. What is it? Pataya berry. That's scary. So that's a dead Hydreigon, which is fine. Not worried about it. No, it's not a dead Hydreigon. You see this energy ball kills the Gastrodon. It's probably a Rendo berry though. It's not. Oh, I did nothing. Goes for recover. But we know that Metagross is faster than Empoleon, which is good information to have. So now I can just Dragon Pulse Gastrodon and Energy Ball it. Double target it. Metagross is going to go for the Psychic on Empoleon to kill it. Rion's going to go for Rain Dance. Yeah, Dragon Pulse plus Energy Ball is definitely going to kill this Gastrodon. I'm not worried about it in the slightest. I lied, it's not killing that Gastrodon. That Gastrodon's extremely bulky. And that's what? Spadef Berry? Yeah. Goes for Muddy Water though, so I might be chilling. Who knows? If this doesn't lower my accuracy, I'm chilling. Good. This is a dead Gastrodon. Psychic Luminion. So yeah, Rain Boosted Stab Scald is going to do a lot. But it's not going to kill me. Luminion probably gets 2 KO'd by this Psychic, I'm not going to lie. Yep. Alright, and next turn, I'm going to Trick Room instead. Just so I can secure the match. Because that Luminion's faster than my entire team. Though Dragon Pulse probably kills it. Dragon Pulse plus Shadow Ball killed it. I don't know why I did that. Yeah, it didn't matter what I clicked. The game was like literally sealed. I now have 11 battle points. So there we go. Now I can do the World Leaders Tournament, and when I beat that, I get the Champions Tournament through BP. Oh no, I have to beat World Leaders like 3 times, don't I? Okay, well, we're not gonna do that all in one stream in one recording. We're just gonna actually we're gonna save it. We're gonna save it for another time. We're gonna run the same team though. We're gonna run this exact same team. So I'm just gonna give a quick rundown of the team. We're gonna use using the exact same one we do with the World Leaders one. No, I gotta beat it 9 times, I'm pretty sure, to get to the world to get to the champions part. So here's the team. Cresselia, Psychic, Ice Beam, Moonlight, Thunderwave with leftovers, Drakion, Exeter Rock Slide, Sacred Sword, Earthquake with a Rock Gem, Hydreigon, Dragon Pulse, Flamethrower, Focus Blast, Flash Cannon, Fire Gem. Jellicent is going to be Scald, Shadow Ball, Energy Ball, Trick Room with a Citrus Berry. Ironhide, or Metagross, is going to be Psychic, Meteor Mash, Rock Slide, Earthquake with a Steel Gem. And last but not least, Archer, the Drapion, is going to be Night Slash, Poison Jab, Fire Fang, Hone Claws with Scope Lens. That's going to be the team we're going to be using to take on the whatchamacallit, the world leaders. Beat it like 5. It's either 5 times or it's 9 times to challenge the champions. I really hope it's the former, but we'll see. We'll just see. But until then, I guess, because I've already been streaming for an hour, which means this recording's been going for an hour. So yeah, next stream and next video is gonna be me taking on the world leaders.